it feels like God has a sense of humor, you know. Basically, like, I've got a duplicate card. Let's just say. 2023 is going to be interesting. 2022 was already interesting enough. A lot of things have happened. Good, bad, not so great. You know, in between, all the stuff. Like, we've gained new people to enjoy, and we've lost some. Like, Techno and TFC. Yeah. But mainly, it's like, a lot has happened so far this year. Like, already. Like, it's only been a day, and we've got a long year ahead of us. Yeah. Basically, we're doing another annual, reflection. Like, mainly on the previous year for the card Thoughtfulness, and looking forward to the star card that I've got pulled for this year. Yeah. Like, if you are new here and you don't know what star card is, it's basically a card with a star on it that has a word that you draw out of a basket that God can use to help direct you, or teach you something, show you what you need to learn, and guide you throughout the year. In a way, it's a symbol for how it symbolizes like how the magi went to follow a star to find the baby Jesus. In a way, we follow a star and a word that helps us get closer to God and Jesus, and get a better relationship with Him. Yeah. If you've already come through this video so far and you don't really want to continue watching, that is fine. This is supposed to be a Christian faith-based video. It's, I don't do these very often, so if you want to wait for the next Minecraft video, or theory video, I won't be mad, but yeah. I'm going to be looking back at Thoughtfulness, and then looking forward at, the new word I got, which is humility. Humility, right here. That's the word. I got this card before, back around when I was like in 4th grade. So maybe 9, 10, so like 2010 I started doing these. I'm pretty sure. So like over 10 years? I'm not entirely sure. I'm honestly not sure. I know I was in 6th grade back in 2012, 2013, so like it would fit, so yeah, based on what I know, I am a year older than most of my peers, because it's held back, so, it's how I know, like, all that stuff. Well, yeah, basically, looking back at Thoughtfulness, we've seen a lot of stuff, like, whether it was content, like, making more, statues or builds inspired by YouTubers like Impulse, Scar, Jimmy, and finally getting the annotations video out for Molly Burke, if you know her. And I also did one for Scar, and I kind of want to do more, but I don't know if people want to see more, so yeah. I also started Let's Play-ish sort of style video, with a name to be determined, and yeah, that was interesting. I'll definitely continue that if I have time and ability to. Like, I started Let's Plays, but then I stopped Let's Plays, and now I'm doing something a little bit different with this world, like trying to start a trading hall and all that stuff. The video's not out yet, but like, we'll get there, but yeah, I pre-recorded some stuff, so you've already got a spoiler if you've seen this much so far. But yeah. Yeah. And during this time where my card would be Thoughtfulness, I also wrote some books and like more stories for Clark Chronicles story world stuff. And yeah, I didn't do anything for Techno because I didn't know him very well. Like, I knew of him, but I wouldn't know what I would want to do. Because like, I want to respect him, but like, yeah. It's like, people say he never dies. In a sense, yeah, he is in the Chronicles world, if you really want to think about it. Yeah. That's really all I can say. He's out there somewhere. He never dies. Same with TFC. I've said before on Twitter that TFC has not been found by Mr. Eisman. He will not be found by Mr. Eisman, and that's a promise I promise to keep. Yeah. He will not be in any danger. Unless you guys want that. But no, I will not be doing any killing off like I did with Corey and Benji. No. I only did that because that fit with that storyline. The storyline I'm doing for Hermitcraft is a little bit different, so like, it's fine. It's fine. So, yeah. Thoughtfulness, I've done a lot of stuff. I've made stuff for other people, and yeah. Of course, I don't expect anyone to see the stuff that I do. I think it's cool. But I know Stab has seen one of the stuff that I've made. Like one of the patterns I made. Based on him and his target, a symbolic quilt. I like that. Like, it was a cool quilt pattern, so I do find that. But yeah. Finally, we gotta look at humility. And we're already 6 minutes into the video. Basically, humility is as a sense of a modest or lower sense of your own importance and focusing more on others rather than yourself. Similar to how thoughtfulness is. I see a common theme here, and yeah, it kind of fits with sort of what's going on here, especially with YouTube. It's like, I want to be a content creator, or at least get to that point where I can say I can make it my full-time job, but right now we haven't got to that point, and yeah. It's gonna take a while to get there, because I'm still stuck just on 750 subscribers. Not that it's bad. I was hoping I would hit 2,050 subscribers in 2022, but that was just a small goal. I didn't really voice that. I do wonder if we could get to 1,000 at the end of the year, but I really don't expect it, honestly. You never know. Hard work and opportunity could show up and things could change, but yeah. You gotta remember that it's not always about you, and I gotta remember that, yeah, I didn't get here on my own. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for the people in my life, and you guys, of course, and, yeah, well, God, of course. Like, he's the reason I'm here today, literally. Because, look, without him, I would not be here. Yeah. It's definitely a story that I want to tell, but I just still don't know how to tell it. Yeah. Humility. Especially if I want to publish Blindside as well. I've been working on it so far last year, and I've gotten it to a point where it could be published. But, like, I still need to go through and polish it a little bit, make sure it's good, and yeah, get the story ready to publish. I'm really nervous about it. Like, I want to publish it, or at least get started on potentially publishing it this year. Yes, yeah, that's the sort of thing I've been looking for, and yeah, I was in contact with one publishing place, but yeah, they seem to have misplaced my email, so I'm starting from scratch and deciding whether or not I should do it, the Kindle publishing thing, the Amazon free publishing sort of thing, or try to find another publisher who might be interested in getting my book published. Yeah, this is my baby right now. Yeah. Blindside is a story based on a kid who gets into an accident and becomes legally blind. Not completely blind. Like, he can still see things, but he is legally blind. It's like, I like the idea of exploring the gray areas of disabilities, like vision loss, hearing loss, maybe even potentially a wheelchair story. Similar to what I've already done with Nightlight and Charlotte. So I wish I could have done her character better, because I'm still learning, and I still need to know a lot more about how that sort of stuff works, because I don't know what it's like. And, and I can learn that sort of stuff by watching other people who go through that experience, or hearing their stories and all that, and that hopefully can help lead to a story where I can tell something special. I don't know. I also want to tell my own story too, as you probably already know. It takes a lot to be able to just try to figure out where you want to be, especially with your own life and your own faith. And lately I've been struggling with that, trying to figure out where I stand on things and how I feel about certain things, trying to get reconnected with God. And I've already bought 2 books about disability, so we've got to start there. So I want to take a little closer look at that, just try to see it from different perspectives, because I just want to understand this sort of stuff myself, rather than just believing what other people have told me. It's like taking other people's faith, be able to make it my own, because that's what I feel is important. Being able to know what you believe and why you believe it, so that when somebody does ask you, you can answer those questions. Well, and hopefully it shows. I also am interested in doing more biblical related challenges or let's plays or something to do with Bible related things. I don't know what I want to do with that one yet. It's like, I miss doing it, and people weren't hating it. Yeah, it's just the sort of thing I like to do. Just build something based off the Bible, or just do something for fun. Like, I've known some people who built stuff. There's probably a good reason why they built stuff in creative with world edit and all that stuff. Like, I don't have that. I'm a bedrock ish. I'm just living here. Yeah, like with my Love Your Neighbor challenge, it's basically a passive run. Same thing Mumbo did, except he found ways around killing mobs. I actually didn't. I actually just took it because it was part of the challenge. It was part of the challenge. And it was fun. That was fun. I enjoyed that challenge. Yeah. Like a lot of humility and stuff. I want to remember that, because, like, I shouldn't expect getting anything out of what I do and all that stuff. Like, the fact that you guys are watching these videos and enjoying these videos means a lot, because I don't honestly deserve it. Like, there's so many other people you can watch out there on YouTube, that the fact that you chose me to watch and chose this video, which is very different to what I usually upload, it means a lot, and I do appreciate it. And yeah, thank you. And I have a long way to go to be able to understand where I stand and all this, and I want to continue making videos, and I want to continue doing all this stuff. Even though I'm not at 1,000 subscribers yet, that's okay. That's okay. I'm just happy that I'm where I'm at right now. I don't need to have speedy growth immediately, like a lot of people have. I just do what I do because I want to do it. It's like, I'd rather have a small community where everybody cares for each other and looks out for each other and are nice and caring and compassionate and kind, and yeah, than a large community where everybody's just toxic all the time. You know? I'm not pointing anybody out or anything, but like, it is better to have a smaller community where everybody cares about each other than a large community that is constantly hating on each other. Like, all the stuff I've learned on here so far on YouTube and going forward, hopefully I can use that in my real life, be able to do what I need to do to get what I want done, and just follow whatever God's trying to lead me. And to remember that it's not always all about me, and I shouldn't use my disabilities as an excuse. It's just very easy to do that. It's like, you just want to blame somebody or something. And, yeah. And you got a lot to learn. I do. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Baby.